Welcome back to the channel, everyone, and welcome to a new game to the channel. It's Storage Hunter Simulator. Now, we have done a few simulators on the channel, and they have gone down really well. We did TCG Card Shop Simulator, and now we're currently doing Card Shop Multiplayer as well. So we thought I'd give this one a try. So let's start a new game. And I'm going to start it on hard mode. Yeah, we'll go with that. And it doesn't look like you can do anything about creating your own name. Pretty simplistic character creation then. It is another game done through the Unreal Engine, so it will be playing fairly decent. Yeah, let's press start. There's a summer event going on at the moment, so there's new items in the game. It is constantly getting updated. This one is. It's had quite a few, maybe a dozen updates this year so far. And small little events. Yeah, quite stable. Seems to be a bit of an haze in the air, but it could just be fog. Let's say pressing opens and closes your tablet, so that's the tablet. We'll be using that a lot. I have got the tutorials up. That's my running. Okay. Okay, open up and sign up for an auction. Now, Village People is the starting area, so we'll sign up for that one there. And that's our starting car, a mini pickup. Yuboshi. It's not the best truck, it's not the biggest truck either. But it's going to be better than walking everywhere. Okay, so we've done the first, so it's telling us to enter the vehicle. Drive to the auction site. Okay, so you control it with that. Cameras with this side. Okay, it's a bit weird. It's no driving game, let's just put it that way. So small movements. Now, I have seen a couple of people play this. Tag Back TV's one of them. So I sort of have an idea of where some of the starting buildings are, I think. We can access our map. Map and skills. So can we set... okay, so I think this is the auction place here. That's our... where we're going to be selling the stuff at the pawn shop. That's where we can open lockpicks for, if I remember right. Any lock chests. What's this over here? Might be an house for sale or something. There's an house for sale there, definitely. What's this over here? I think this is the auction place down here. And I think that's where we buy new cars, if I remember right. He's a collector. And that's where we live. Now, there is no damage to your cars in this one. Which is a good job, because I am going to be crashing into things. Okay, so this isn't the auction place. Doesn't have a terrible turn. Oh, okay. I can see him on the map now. Showing 160 away from us. It was that other one that we saw on the map in the distance. Ah, yeah. I recognise this road. So it's down onto the right here. Sorry. Now, this is something we don't have in the UK very often. I know it's more an American thing. We watch the shows in the UK just as much as anybody else. During an auction, to bid, press the X key. Didn't really pay much attention to that. So you have to stand in the green. So we're not going to really know what's of any value in there. I didn't really pay any attention to how much the auction was. But from watching other people, you tend to be about 3 or 4 times the starting bid.
Yep.
We started off at about 170. I'll let these guys bid for a bit.
Come on.
Okay. Yep.
Then I'll jump in with my bids. Okay, so we got the first one really, really cheap, but that's probably a part of what it is in game. allowing you to access your first one. So you can pick up the items, verify them. I think we've only got a level 1 verification tool at the start. Hold R3 to detect items around you. So we can pick it up with that, and then we can stack them into our truck. And this is where some of the fun in this game comes, is trying to stack your truck up as best you can. And what's it? Press to drop. That's actually quite nice. Getting that in. And we got it up very close as well. So what else have we got? We've got an instant sale there, so we can't really do much of that except for just sell it. We can verify this. Now, I do know... Actually, we need money first. Because you can get a repair tool pretty early. Now, it is giving a little bit of an idea of what we're earning when we buy the locker. If you look onto the left-hand side, the value so far is $101. I don't think there's a way of setting it to pounds, but I am going to probably call it pounds because that's just my currency. And we pay 457, so these are instant sales, so I'm just getting rid of them out the area. We've got a chest there. We need a level 2, so we can't do anything with that. But we can pick it up and put some small items in here. First, we want to open it up, see what's inside. So we've got a dog. And we need a level 3 to do that. So that's quite nice, quite valuable. The pallet we can just sell instantly. That's an instant sale. Let's just put all the small items in one. An instant sale there. Another instant sale. Now, as soon as we can start fixing up the items, we will start earning a lot more money. But I don't think you can get loans out this early. No. I think you have to sell like £1,000 worth of stuff before it'll allow you to do that. And the quicker you are, the more auctions you can do in a day. Now, we've only got 360 left. Now, this is where it's going to start getting very, very interesting to stack things up. Is a way of pushing it away from me. So, LB and RB. Okay, maybe that's not what I wanted to do. But that was quite a good throw. Okay, so you can turn it round that way. Okay, that's not bad as long as it don't fall out, and it fell out. Just need a bit more of a reach than I've got. Oh, okay. That's not good. If that hadn't had that pole on there, I would have put this on the floor. It's sort of working. Actually, that's probably gone in better that way than it did the other. So that's sort of where I wanted to be. We finally got there. Took a while. So what else do we have down here? We have some sort of hockey stick. Just trying to put all the small things in the chest. And if I need to, I will make 2 trips. Sometimes for just trying to get things to stack right, you'd be faster just dumping 2 trips. Surely there's got to be somewhere down there to put it in. Still need to get that chest in as well. Okay, I can't fix this up without a level 2 tool. I think I'm going to have to come back for this, because we are losing daylight really fast at the moment. And the one thing you have to watch out for with this game is there is a lot of little small items that can be on the floor which at first you can't see. That one goes into there. It's actually stacked quite nicely. I'll have to come back for this second tub. And we can't verify the chest. And everything else in there we've done except for that one unique we've got to get done. So let's close it up. Let's see if we can get this in the truck. We'll look at that second auction. Maybe we can get the 2 auctions on the first day. Can this go on the back of the truck? Like... trying to see if I can get onto an angle. No, that's not going to go like that. Okay, let's be sensible and let's come back for that. So what else have we got with our... let's have a look at the next auction. So there's one... I can only really do the village people ones. It's 5 o'clock, the next one starts. Now the good thing is if you can get the stuff in the vehicle, as soon as you start moving, it all locks into place. So we need to go to the pawn shop, which we haven't visited yet, which is just over here. And you can get bigger vehicles and items to repair stuff. I think this is where you park. Get out, what is it? X. Go to the local pawn shop. So do we have to sell it in here? Sell items at a pawn shop. Okay, so that one's broken. We could keep it and repair it as soon as we can get a repair tool. But we don't really have access to that at the moment. So I'm thinking I just need the money at the moment. Yeah, earn 1,000 it's telling me to do. I want to get rid of this either way. Get rid of that. Let's just get rid of everything. Let's make the money. You can sell verified items to the pawn shop. Let's just go back and try and get that rest of the stuff before the next auction. Very weird that the camera changes every time I try and reverse. Which sometimes isn't the best. Yeah, we've got 30 minutes before the next auction. But I could just go and load this stuff on the vehicle. Stop here for the auction. Try and get as close as we can. So knowing how much of a problem this bathtub is, let's try and get this in first. Let's get you off the top. Can I get you across like that? Apparently I can. Pick you up from the other side. Can that squeeze into here? You can, and you can go on top. Could run these over to the pawn shop. That'll do. It is 5 o'clock, so let's have a look at our second auction. And like I said, for my first time playing this, playing it on hard, it probably isn't the best thing to be doing. So let's sign up for the auction, and we want to do the village people one. So it started off at about 67. So I'd like to get this for about 200. So we know we've had them canisters before. Bed frame's going to be a bit hard to stack. and there's a chest in there. Some sort of statue what might be worth something there. But again, I've got no idea what anything's worth. So yeah, let's begin the bidding. So I've currently got 500. I'm not certain how to see how many people still in the auction.
Over here.
It looks like there's the woman's in it and the guy in the shirt. It looks like there might be 3 still in it. And it's already up to 267. Let's put a bid in. I think there's only 1 in with me. I'm not certain I'm going to get my money's worth out here. So let's run over to where we've got the other auction. So if we go inside here, we'll see we paid 457 for this. We've got 461 and we've got 1 item to verify. So we made our money on that one. So we need to make 250 basically in here. Let's get the big items over here. The small items we could go and probably put in our chest. Let's see if I can reverse this over. Yeah, this thing definitely needs to get put on a bit better than it is. And if we open up the lid on this, of course I got it the opposite way. We could just chuck some small items in there if we need to. Okay, so what have we got here? Art and cultures we need to verify. Worth 26. In the chest, at least then I don't lose it. What's this? Verify again. Fireplace poker. Don't think I'm going to get that in the chest, so let's just put that over here for the moment. What have we got here? This statue. Okay, I thought it might have been worth something. £18, not really that great. What is this? Probably not going to be worth much, a chemical container. Actually, surprisingly, it's £28. In the chest. We do have another chest there we'll look at in a minute. Level 3 fix until we need to fix this. And because we already verified it in the previous one, the broken version, we don't have to do it again. That needs a level 2 tool. That should be worth some money. That's probably one of the biggest items I've got in here. Instant sales, instant sales, instant sales. What's this? Kitchen module. I won't get in there without going to the pawn shop. I'm not certain what time they close. And I'm just looking on the floor because sometimes you can have like little bracelets or gems and they can be really hard to spot. So we'll have a look at the chest. This one doesn't need to be opened. We can just have a look what's inside. Construction. Yeah, verify that. £57. So in this one here, we have actually made our money. We've got 312. We've got a rare item around the corner that needs verifying still. So for the first day, we made pretty good money. We can also buy the pawn shop later on, and that will allow us to get more money from the items. I'm trying to see if I can get this chest on top of the other chest. So that one's... okay, that I've got to get used to the controls. No, it's not going to get on there. Anything else I can get into here? Yeah, that will go on there. More I get on, the least I have to come back for later. We might be able to get the gas bottle on still. And we could probably actually get the chest up there. Yep, that's gone on. Can we get this gas bottle on still? Just makes it coming back for the other stuff a lot easier. There is a slight little space up there. Can we squeeze it in there? Not easy enough. We might be able to just put it in the paddling pool. I think I did pretty good at stacking that one. Now it is 8:30. I'm hoping the shop is still open. Even if we have to take the other stuff back with us. Telling me to park here, so let's park here. Please be open. I'm stuck on something. Is there a crouch? Doesn't seem to be an unstuck button from here. I think it's this thing above my head. Okay, we managed to get out. Okay, let's talk to him. So we don't want to sell anything that needs to be verified. Let's try and sell all the stuff that's not broken. Quality's perfect on that fireplace. That's £82. We still need to make a lot of money. Not so what to... Oh, the star means it's good. Okay. Okay, we're just going to sell the broken stuff because I need to make that money up. And we don't want to sell any of this because this is all needs to be identified. Arts and cultures and equipment. It's telling us to go to bed. But if we go to bed and don't collect that items, we lose them. Can I push you on anymore? No. Might be able to get the other chest in that side. But yeah, I need to go back for my items. Well, I'm assuming you lose them. We made 700, so we've got a bit of money to spend on auctions the following day. Yeah, let's get out here. Let's get the chest in first, because that's going to be... Oh, actually, no, we took the chest. It's this kitchen module we didn't do. If I could get that way, where would I need to swing it? It wouldn't have to be that one. It would be... Sort of like that. We might be able to just get it in this side. Now getting the bed is going to be a bit tricky on top of that. Can we turn it? Okay, nice sky, but the Unreal engines do have some good sky textures. Let's get in. Okay, we'll take all this back home. Because I don't think the shop's going to be open, but we will pop by it. So let's just get out a second. I didn't actually pay attention. So we had some stuff to verify still, and we still made a profit. Now, when we do own the pawn shop, we will make more money. When we get a fixing tool, we'll make more money. When we get our own verification tools, we'll make more money. It's going to be slow at the start, but we will, once we get more confident with the game, and sort of be able to know what prices stuff are selling for. He doesn't look open, does he? No, doors are closed. Where was our home? So let's look at the map. It has a weird control configuration, this game does. Most games have like your select button as the A, but this has got it as an X. And I don't seem to find a way to keybind. So yeah, I am facing in the right direction, so we need to go over this way and down to the left for our house. But overall on the first day, I'm quite happy with that. Made a profit on everything. We've got a couple of rare items. Now what we could do is just save those up. We do have a little shed here. I think you can hold 10 items in. If we get desperate, I know you can sell the stuff in your own house. Or the ocean renting. But I try not to go to that unless I need to. So, these ones here, what needs to be verified, we'll put them in there for the moment. And let's go to bed. Welcome to our house. And as you can see, you can just say, take. Move to warehouse. You can sell everything in here. Some stuff in here as well. Move to warehouse. But at the moment, we won't sell any of that. We'll just get to sleep. And it does say there, every day at 8 AM, all items outside of the warehouse and the car will be cleared. Well, that stuff's in the car, so fingers crossed we don't lose the bed and stuff, because it's not much. So our profit for the first day, it's saying we lost a little bit, but again, we got 5 items to sell. Just because I was a bit slower restacking the car up, just getting used to the controls. There is a jump in here somewhere. Yeah, the jump's there. And we still got the stuff in the car, so that's brilliant. We still got the verification stuff in there. We'll do later. Yeah, I just don't like that reverse camera. But like everything else, we'll just get used to it. Now, before we do anything else, I do want to have a look at my tablet and see what auctions we've got available today. So, village people starting at 8 o'clock. It's a 95, so I want to get that for no more than 400. Even though I have gone over my estimates the last couple of times. Where is it? Pawn shop's down to the left, I think it is. Yeah, here we on the left. Is it open yet? No, the doors are closed. Let's go into the auction. We've got 700 on us. Won't get much in the vehicle, but we could always come back and collect it later like we did on the previous day. And our main task is to earn 700. We earn 1,000. We've got 700 of it so far. Yeah, let's have a look. What have we got in here? We've got some sort of barbecue, some bags that's just going to be instant sales, a big chest, another chest there as well, and then some stuff down the back there. It looks like a mirror and some sort of tools. Okay, let everybody start bidding first. Okay, so man in suits in there.
Come on! Come on.
It looks like 3 of them still in it.
Okay. Good one. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we'll join in now. So it's already up to 335.
Yep.
Oh, you have to bid right at the end. I thought I had that one. I think there's just the 2 of us in there.
Okay.
Okay, it's going to go above the 400. I really wanted to. The hard thing in this game is knowing when to quit. Okay, we got it for 415, slightly over where I wanted to go at 400. Let's see if we can make money out of here. Okay, so we got some instant sales there, so let's get rid of that. Let's see if we can make enough money just to get over that 1,000, then I think I can take the loan out for the tools. Verified. Yeah, because there's a lot of broken items here. I could get the fix-it tool and make some real good money off these. A lot better than we've got at the moment. Let's go and get my blueberry round. Okay, so the reverse camera does really work with this part here. Got a little bit of room on there for some small items at the very back. Actually, we had a chest in here, didn't we? A chest might fit in that space nicely. Ah, it's broken. And it needs to be opened. Now, the locksmith is just behind us. Well, where are the pawn shop I'm using? Come on, get into the space. You know you can fit in there. I'm trying not to knock that bed frame. Okay, how do I rotate? No, I keep getting the angles wrong. Maybe that. Trying to get into the corner. There, brilliant. What else have we got in here? Suit. Only 38. Put the bigger stuff here. We might be able to still get some of these smaller stuff in the truck. Somebody's nicked a police barrier. 79, that's actually not bad. We do have a little bit of space here to be able to get something in there. Desk that's broken. Put this bigger items over here. Let's have a look at what time the next one. And we've only got 300, so we might not be able to afford. But the village people have one coming up at 11 o'clock. We won't know what it is between 11 and 1, so we have to be quick if we want to do that. Probably worth popping over. Sell some of this stuff to get some money in if we want to compete in the next one. Ooh, a Bosch part. Okay, so we can't verify that yet. Come on, game. So I'm trying to select... Okay, select the bigger part of it's probably the easier way to go. Ski poles. Come on, surely you can go in that gap. Don't think it went in there very good, but it's better than nothing. Okay, instant sale, instant sale. What are you? A weapon rack? Another instant sale, and this is what I meant about small things on the floor sometimes and really hard to spot. Anything else I can put in here that's fairly small? Probably not. We'll just take what we've got over to the... Because of the time it's going to take me to try and stack everything up. We've got just over an hour for the next auction. Okay, let's see what we can sell to this guy. Let's try and get rid of the bed frame first, because that's a pain in the butt. Can't sell that one because we need to lockpick it. We'll sell the stuff that's in good condition. I think the broken ones we might be able to fix. Actually, let's just sell them all. We have got 450. Oh, yeah, because we just had that auction. I was going to say, where's all my money gone? Now, if I remember right, the lock pick is down the back here. And from what I can tell, it's always worth getting boxes unlocked. Because you all, most of the time, you come out with more money than you pay to get unlocked. I think it's like either like 20 or 40. Let me select the chest there. Okay, so how much is it going to cost to get this done? Unlock cost 15. That's not bad. And he gets it done in an hour. So we'll leave that there. We'll go and get the rest of the... Go and get that auction. We've got 30 minutes to get there. I think it was this one here, this road. Going to be a bit close. Where's the green standing mark? Come on. Run! Run, girl, run! Okay. Made it just in time. 6 minutes to spare. Another police barrier. Halloween sort of mannequin down there. Barrels might be worth something, but it might be instant sales. So I'm not really seeing too much in there. Big metal something at the back. And we don't really know how much them police barriers are going for.
More.
92 it's starting at, so you want to get it for about 350 really.
Okay.
Still a few in it.
Yep.
Over here.
Mass.
Come on.
Okay.
I
think there's still 2 bidding in it at the moment. She's already 300. Let's join in. Yeah, let's go again.
Okay.
Got one more and this is my last one, whether I win it or not. Okay, I'm out. How do you get out of it? Hold down B, okay? We'll give that up. Not worth chasing everything. We've still got a lot of stuff here to put in the truck. We'll just wait for the next one. So can we move that and get that upside down in the truck? I want to try and get it flat if possible. Okay, it seems to be moving very weird. I think there's a little bit sticking out the back here where it's not making it easy to get in there. But we've done it. And we've got it up fairly close as well. That rug looks absolutely riffy. There's got to be a way to go further back than it looks. Okay, nice flat surface. That might actually allow us to stack some stuff on there. I'd like this to be upside down. I think I'm going to get it stacked better. Just haven't learnt all the axis buttons on it yet. Some of these should be small enough to get into the gap in the middle, maybe. Oh, just slightly. The legs are just too much. Pretty certain that'll go in there, though. Okay. The chest has been unlocked. Let's see if we can get the door on next. Then we might be able to get this thing on. Getting a bit better with how to move these things around now. And if we can get you on top, then I think we've got everything in. Better than I thought we was going to. I thought I was going to have to take another trip. Okay, I spoke too soon. Of course I did. We run into the truck quick. Because we're up by the building, that's why it's close. And we've got everything. So I'm happy with that. Yeah, I wasn't happy not getting that other auction. So let's have a look at what other auctions we've got today. Okay, journal. Let's go and have a look in the journal. Because it's got money, renovate, tutorial. It was telling me I've got a message. Let's have a read of it. Oh, that's about the lockpick. That's fine. We knew about that. Can we take loans out yet? We can. We'll take a 2,000 loan over 20 days. That gives us some money to play with. And we have to pay 240 commission on there, but it will get us started. Yeah, I'm certain. So we've got a nice bit of money there, and the first thing I'm going to do... Oh, actually, tools are not unlocked. Or are they? I need the fixing tool. Now, I can't get the other fixing tool yet because I need money for auctions as well. But I think the level 2 fixing tool is the next one. And some of this stuff in the back here, I will be able to fix up. But we can do that outside the shop. Oh yeah, I went to have a look for the auctions. Is there any over auctions in this town? Now I could go to the next town. Yeah, they're more like everywhere else apart from here. I'd rather just stick a local at the moment. All level 1s at the moment, that's to be expected. We've just started the game. To either sleep for the rest of the day or go to another place. Let's sell all the good stuff first, what we can. So I can sell the barrier, which is normal, and then I can fix up all the broken stuff. That sounds like a plan. So how do I fix up the stuff? I know it's a tool, but I don't know exactly how to do it. Ah, there, fix. Hold down the X. So currently this desk is worth 60. Just made 24 extra on there. The rug is currently 25. There's an extra £10 onto it. Extra 18 there. So we've already made about £50 just off that one load, and we've already got 10% of the money back we've just spent on the fixing tool. Like I said, we can only take it up to bag quality at the moment, but that's better than broken. Actually, we might have been able to take it up next one more tier. I'm not certain. I could have done that wrong. There's one item we haven't done is this. Yeah, it's level 2 to fix it to the next one. That's fine. So we can take it to the arrow pointing down at the moment. But we've got a nice amount of money there. Okay, most of it is because of the loan. Let's go. Where do I take these to? The collector. I would need to get it verified. Let's pop back to the house and see what else we've got there. I know we've got 2 arts. And if we're going to go to another town, we might be able to get some of this. Oh, actually, telling me to go into the shop. Reach renown 10 level with this. Buy your own pawn shop in Blueberry. List items for sale in the pawn shop. It's not worth buying the pawn shop at the moment. We haven't really got enough good stuff to sell. Looking at the time, it's 5 o'clock. Ah, we do have to get gas as well. The gas station's here. We might as well get that one here. What is it? Y to refuel. Okay, we're full up. If we're going to go on to a journey, then we're going to need gas. But if we're going on a journey, I want an empty truck. That's why I want to send this back. We could go and get the locksmith, the lockpick done, or I could just pass the day until the following day. That might actually be a better idea. Go see what's in the chest, make a little bit extra money, and keep these stuff until we can get them verified. Take a big batch over at the same time. And we can't fix anything until we can get it verified. So I've got arts and culture, which is a purple or pinky item. We've got a painting, which is arts and culture. We've got a chest, which is equipment. And we've got a Borscht part, which is also equipment. Is there anywhere on the map where it tells me where the equipment goes? Because if it's local, I'll pop over there now. So legend. So we're looking for some sort of expert, really. So you're definitely military. I think these are the collectors, the pinky ones. That's the other auction site, which I think is the junkyard, the second one. That's the arts and cultures can go there. Don't know where equipment goes. Maybe there. Okay. We've just filled up the car. Oh, of course, you're not going to stack stuff in the truck for me. That's just too much to ask. We can get these in the truck quickly. We'll send them over to get verified. Just easy to get the chest in that way than he's messing around with it. And there was 2 more items. There's the one. Don't really want to do auctions too far away at the moment because this truck is really small. And if I have to do 2 trips, then it's going to be wasting a lot of gas. Well, it might actually be a good idea to set a marker. We want to go to the arts and crafts really first. That's a gas station. There's an house there to buy. So I think that's the one we need. Okay, you can see. Yeah, so that is the arts and one. Let's get over there quick. No, I don't think it's about the tunnel. By the time I've got there, it's going to be closed. Yeah, it's not for the tunnel. We go, it's the other way. I'm thinking it's probably around 9 o'clock that the pawn shop closed, so it's probably 9 o'clock for everyone. And this one can't really travel too fast. 98 kilometers an hour is pretty slow. Come on, faster, faster. Yeah, while we're going in a straight line across the bead. Let me just get my bearing. So I've got to go up to the top of this road and second right. It does seem to keep its speed without you holding your finger on the button all the time. Or it did while I was in the menu at least. I do wish there was a way to get rid of the quest markers up in the top right. Not something you need up there permanently. I think it was behind this shop. Yeah, I don't think it's that side. I think it's the other side. Like I said, I have seen a bit of playthroughs on this. No, that looks like some sort of medical. But I'm no expert on the game. Yeah, I do recognise this.
What have you got?
Okay. Okay, you will take my 2 stuff. It's probably not going to be cheap. £80 to verify, yeah. So we need to really make some good money off that to get the money back for the price for verification. I think as soon as you've done it, verification once, I think this is probably the guy I need over to the left here. So come out this store, take a right, and then first left. If we can get there quickly. Come on, I was crossing. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to get there. So I think it was down here. Take a left, and then there's a building on the right-hand side. But I don't know if this is the right building. I'm just hoping it is. Maybe Arsos, is that it? Okay. It does look like it's equipment. Where's the till person? Nope. He must be some sort of electronics looking around. So, unfortunately, we got the wrong shop. So, which shop do I need to actually take this stuff to for the equipment? There is one more. Up, take a left, take a right, and then take another left. But it's 9 o'clock. I'm pretty certain these. Well, we can easily tell. Does he close his doors? If I clicked on it, it might have actually told me what time they close. But at least get our bearings of where everything is. Right and then left at the next junction. Okay, you put that pole there. Yeah, the controls on this is not the best in the world. It's no Forza, let's just put it that way. Yeah, closed. Does definitely look like sports equipment in there more than anything else. Okay, we're going to have to take it back. So how do we get out of this place? So we need to get back to the bridge, which is here. So basically turn round, follow the road and take a left. Oh, actually, I think it's got the marker for where our place is. And the locksmith will be closed as well, so we're just going to go back to our place and put these two back in the shed, ready for the next day. Okay, so we didn't make a profit on... Actually, we did. Made quite a big profit, £1,200. I think that's mainly because we bought the loan more than anything else. So first thing we want to do, our verification items are finished. We have left the stuff in the car because I might go back over and get them verified items and put these in. Just want to have a look at the auctions first. So we've got 2 in the village people today, both level 1s. One starts at 8 and finishes at 11, 155. Yep, we've got enough of that, so let's go and do that one first. Actually, if that's the case, it's pointless having stuff in the car. We'll store it in here. Get all the auctions done, sell all the stuff we can, and then we'll go and get that stuff at the end of the day. Now, we did use it. About a third of a tank of gas going over there. So it's not cheap to keep going over there and back. Now that's probably pointing to where the chest is down on the left. We want to go to the auction first, try and get both these auctions done. Hopefully get the truck leveled, loaded up really fast. Get the chest. And then if we've still got time, then we will pop over to the other. So this one's worth about 100 and something, I think it was. So 155. So really, I want to try and get this for about 600. Even though we've got 2,000 sitting there, I don't want to spend them all. So I'm just looking at what they've got. There's some sort of generator there. Bags instant sales. Big table down the back. Another sort of motor generator type thing here. So yeah, this could be worth about 600. So yeah, I'm happy to start. We've got 2 bidding at the moment in there. There's a third one.
Okay.
We'll let them do some bidding before we join in. Okay, so there's actually 4 bidding in this one. Okay, we'll join in now. 'Cause I couldn't remember if he was going to bid or saying he's out. So it is at the 400. Oh, wow, we got that for 400. And I was willing to spend up to 600. But I'm not going to go in there and do that yet because we know there's another auction here that started at 8 o'clock this morning. Let's go and get that one done. So this one's 94, so I want to really get this for sub 400, maybe 350. And then we've got the rest of the day to do whatever we can to load up the truck and get stuff. Okay, so what have we got? We've got like a massive map there. That's actually quite cool. Somebody's dead body. Chest that could have a lot of goodies in. Some crutches. Another chest down the back there. Oh, this could actually be worth it. Yep, let's start the bidding. So I said about 350 ideally. We'll join in. Okay, there's quite a few in this one. Yeah, we'll join in. Wicked, we got this one for 260. That's 2 good ones. We'll leave this one last because our blueberry truck's over here. Going to be easier to load like this. Give myself a little bit of space. Okay, pallets are going to be instant sales. I want to have a look at these military generators. So worth 78. It's still bad quality, but we have fixed it up a bit. And we needed over 2,000 for the next one. The next tool. Try and get these in the truck first. We could go and take some stuff from here and some stuff from the other place as well. Another military generator. 112. It's in a bit better condition. Come on, get in there. It'd be nice to get it flat. I might have to turn it all the way around like that. Come on, you know you want to get in there. Okay, it is just about sitting on there, but I want to get in. Oh, that's better. We've got a nice flat surface to use. The table can go on top. Just want to make sure I fixed everything I could. Yeah, we can only fix it up to bad. So already in here, we've spent 405. We're already getting 266 value out of it. And we've barely started. Come on, play with me nice. It's as best as I'm going to get it. Okay, so what else have we got in here? We've got an eye wash station. I thought it was a lamppost then. And we can fix it. So we've got an extra £17 on that just because we've got the tool. What's in this chest? Can't fix it up, but we can open it. What's inside? We've got another hat. We've already had one of those. It's broken. Let's fix it up. So an extra £10 on there. A microscope. Very nice. Equipment. So we've got 3 pieces of equipment to send over. What's this thing here? Fishing jack. Just trying to get some of the big items on first. No, I don't think that's wise putting that on there. Okay, let's do some of the instant sale stuff. Get some of the small stuff in here. Be easy to take on the next trip. What's this here? Instant sale. An Ulster. So yeah, we've already got a good... We made a killing today. 405 already. Quality's good on a textbook. Didn't want to bring that ice station with me. Actually, let's just get outside. There's 2 big items there. I'm going to take a bit to try and get them into a truck. Instant sales. Another instant sale. And again, these instant sales are worth money. So currently we've made 150 out of here and we know we've got 1 item still to verify. 3 items there we can't really do anything with. Let's take this chest over to the other side. Maybe there's some small items in here. We can get inside it. So a toy rocket. Okay, it's bad so I can't fix it anymore unfortunately. In the box. Brilliant. Okay, some crutches. We can't fix them up anymore, so let's just put them over here. And just to see what this map's worth. Oh, projector screen. Okay. 36. Okay, not as much as I was hoping. Get rid of the instant sale. Another collector part. Now we could... Well, okay, we can't do anything with that. We can give these to the collectors. And I know one way to do the collectors is to give them all the common items they want, and it'll be where you make the most money. Filing cabinet. Chest. That would need to get locked, so we want to get that to the lockpick when we go over there later. Because we've got 1 to collect from there. What's this? Kerosene lamp. Normal quality. That can go into the chest. Something else I'm knocking about. There's like a little brown thing then on the floor. Maybe I've knocked it under here. That's small enough to get in the chest. Possibly. But yeah, there was something on the ground there. Can I close this chest? Yes, but the textbook doesn't want to go in there now. Actually, the textbook, I don't think... Telling me to fix it. Oh, we need a level 4 fixing for that. That might have been what caught on the other item. Okay, the chest is closed. That's a good thing. So again, in here, we've got £350 of value already. And we only spent £260, so we had a really good deal today. Okay, that's an instant sale. Oh, this looks quite nice. Hey, £40. Not bad. So we're going to have to do at least 2 more trips, if not 3, to get the rest of all this stuff. Broken, so let's fix it up there. £22 extra. And getting that fixing tool early does seem to be the best way. An instant sale, okay, I thought that might have been something good to get. So yeah, we've made an extra 220 in here, and we've got 1 item to verify. And we've made an extra 150 in here, and we had 1 item to verify here as well. Can I get that squeezed in the middle? Can I drive with that like that? Well, I'm going to try. Well, it seems to be working, so it'll do. I was trying to avoid the car. That wasn't my fault. It's a shame we can't pick up the lamppost to go and sell that. Yeah, it's already 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And of course we're stuck by this, so let's pick it up. Okay, we're out. We do get stuck a lot getting in and out of that car. Okay, so what have you got? So all this we can sell. We need to get to renown 10 here, it says. That's probably part of the tutorial quest. That truck should be empty. And it's going to take at least another 2 trips. I'm not the best at stacking up yet. More practice I get, the better I'll get. We've got the 2 things with the verification. We've got to go and collect and drop the equipment stuff off when we can. Let's go and try and do this one. We're going to have to open the back up. I'm thinking if we can get this on the bottom upside down, we can get that across like that, and we might be able to slide some stuff underneath it. Wasn't quite how I planned. Come on, work with me. Oh, that's perfect. Oh, nearly. I thought I could squeeze that underneath. But I think that still might work. We can get you that way. That'll give me a flat surface to put stuff on the top. Which will probably be the chests next. Get 2 chests side by side. That'll be good. Want to get this chest to the locksmith as soon as I can, and I think I've just pushed the other chest off. I'm trying to get it on its narrowest edge. Not bad. If I can get this on top of it, it might hold them down. Okay, it fell the way it was, so I'm trying to get it flat. That stays there. We're doing actually quite good. And why did I have to say that? I need to turn that lengthways. Come on, work with me. Might be able to get the helmet in the other side. I'm actually quite pleased with this one, how I've stacked it. I think I might come back for that last 2 items. I'm just making sure I've left nothing on the floor. I wish it would highlight and tell you if it has. Now, I could possibly get them over 2 stacked onto here, but it's not worth the risk of knocking everything down and then spending another 30 minutes here in game time. So it's about 8, 9 o'clock. The shop's closed, so we need to make sure we get over the bridge by then. We are going to need gas before that again. We can't sell the chest that needs to be unlocked here, so we have to be careful with that. Okay, so how do we tell the collector items? Don't know if it tells you for this menu. Necklace we missed, so we won't sell that. That looks like just a common chest. Nothing that needs to be picked. Ah, there it says bottom right collector. And we've hit a milestone. Don't know what milestone we've hit, but we've hit one. Yay to us. And you can see your stuff being sold in here, especially when you buy the shop. All these spaces, when you sell the stuff, it automatically goes into there. Just trying to get these in the truck a little better. Pop over to the locksmith, get our old chest, drop a new one off, then we'll go back for our other stuff. And then maybe by the time we've got the other stuff sold, you'll have this chest pick locked as well. How much are you going to charge me this time? Is there an easy way about it? £20. And let's take the one with us. Now it puts it out on the car park over here, and you've still got to remember to open them up, because there will be stuff inside them. So £46 on the CD there. We've got a cannonball worth 16. And we've got a food container in there. So it was worth spending the money. And we can't pick any, we can't repair anything in here. I'm actually tempted. It might be a terrible idea getting the fixing tool after we just sold all that stuff as well. But if I can fix things up better, I'll make more money. Or could we get an auction with only 200? Yes, I'm going to do it. Now we might be able to repair some of this stuff up in here. So the bad ones we can now take up. It's not worth a massive amount. That's a perfect, so we can't get any better. That's already up to normal. And the chest is broken, so I can repair the chest and get an extra 10. So we'll start making that money back really good. What was in here? There was a bad one there. We can fix that, so that's up to 17 now. And we can't do that until we can mix it. So, was there a car guy that collected around us? I think there was. I think it's that spanner here. So we'd have to come out this road, and he's literally right opposite. Now, I don't think every item they will accept every week, as far as I'm understanding. And I don't even know what the rewards are. I think it was somewhere over here. Let's speak to him. So mechanic, he will only have the mechanic stuff, and none of the stuff I've got he's asking for. I was trying to see if we could see what the rewards is. So you would have to have some unique, some common items. But yeah, none of this stuff's for you. It's fine, we'll just sell it. And being as though we're so close to the pawn shop, I think I'm just going to drop these in. Try and clear the truck out before we go back to the last couple of items. It is 7 o'clock. I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it over to the other. But we need to make sure we get all the items and we don't lose anything. So there's still one item there we haven't done. A necklace is hiding in there somewhere. So we'll sell that, sell that. What's this one here? Perfect item. So there's a necklace in the truck somewhere that hasn't been identified. Let's see if we can identify it. There it is at the back. Hiding right up in the corner. 24, and we can make it better up to 35. Very risky doing the move I've done because you can sort of block yourself and you have got to pay for that loan every day. Because if you've got no money to do auctions, then you can't get new items. You can't get new items. You then just gradually keep losing money. Paying your rent and paying your loans off. So we've got 2 items left to pick up at the furthest chest. This container over here. Now, as far as I'm aware, all those items we've got verified, it doesn't actually show you. It doesn't actually update how much you've got in here, so it's still saying the same price it did before. So let's get this very big one in first, because this is going to be a pain to get in. Probably not as much of a pain as I thought. And then if we could turn you on sideways, we might be able to just get you on the back. Yeah, so this one here, we definitely made our money, 590. We made 185 on there. Plus we had things to identify. And in this one here, we made 223. And again, we had things to identify. Let's drop these off. I don't think I'm going to be able to make it over the bridge tonight in an hour. Because this truck's just so slow. So we'll drop these off at the pawn shop. If the chest becomes ready, then I'll grab that. We do know we've got some more money sitting over at those 2 items that's just been verified. So we can sell that now for 33. And we can sell that for 20. And I think we've still got some stuff in the garage as well. So we've got 500, so we're in a good place. So how much does it cost to get the shop? Is there something outside where... Oh, yeah, maybe this. Need at least 2,000, okay. So that's probably the next thing we want to buy because we'll make more money. We'll do the same again in the morning. Got about 500. Do I want to go and get them items? I really need to. We'll actually look at how much the early morning auction is. If we can get one of them, we might then be able to sell enough to get the second. So yeah, let's put these items. So we've got 3 items currently in here. Getting a verification tool would be nice, but I think I want to get the shop first. So yeah, we've got 3 pieces of equipment now. We need to get to whoever buys the equipment. It's got to be that other town. Yeah, let's just call it a night. Okay, so we didn't make a profit, but that was to be expected because we brought the 2 upgrades for the Fix-It tool. Best item sold was the military generator at 112. But if I'd have thought about it when we did buy that tool, I could have just made a lot more money through all the stuff I just sold. So I've made some errors. It's not a perfect playthrough. We'll go one more day and then I'll call it for the first episode. But yeah, I'm really enjoying it. And it is something, like I said, we see on the TV in the UK, but it's not something you don't have that many storage units like this with auctions in the UK. It's more an American thing. Don't know if the thing on the continent has it as well. So the first thing I want to do is have a look at the morning auctions. So the first one is 77. Now I should be able to get that 400, but we just had 100 took out. The chest should be unlocked. That might be the saving grace. If we take the first left here, I think it brings me out on the same road as the locksmith. And that's an army verification guy, that one is. You got army parts, that's where you want to send it to. Okay, you're not even open yet. Okay, guess we're just going to have to wait. Okay, 9 o'clock on the dot. He's opened up.
Morning.
Morning. Let's get my chest back, our kid. Okay, let's go outside and let's see what money we've got. We only spent 20 to unlock this, so that's not too bad. The chest alone is probably going to be worth that. Actually, we can't even verify this chest. Okay. Household detergent, £6 is not really worth it. There's an hand sculpture which we'll have to take to the art place. So not really the money I wanted in there. Let's pop over to the pawn shop. I think you've only got the detergent to sell, to be honest. Yeah, just the detergent. So yeah, we need to go over to the other city really before I do auctions. So if I'm going to go over to the other city, I think I need to go back and get the car parts. The other equipment I've got sitting in the garage. Would be nice to get the two side by side. I just don't think I'm going to do it. And I can see the other three things on the floor, so that's fine. And like I said, as soon as you've verified once, I don't think you have to verify that item again. So if you find that item again, you know what it's worth. So it is one of them things where after you get to a certain point in the game and you know everything, the verification tool becomes less and less important to get hold of. But we definitely get the first couple of ranks at least. But we are playing on hard mode, and it is my first time playing this, so that was probably silly. But I did hear that the easy was just too easy. So we've got 5 items in there. We need to take 1 to the equipment. Sorry, 3 to the equipment, or 4 to the equipment, and 1 to the arts and craft. Now, we do the arts one last. Let's go and take the stuff to the equipment, because we've got to find that place. Okay, so we've just made it over the bridge into Black Elk, I think this city's called. And we just need to get our bearings of where we've got to go. So I'm thinking it's definitely not this one. So it's probably going to be this one. So our best way is to follow this road. 1, 2, 3. Take the 4th right. And then that should take us up by a building. Hopefully that's the right one. Once I've got used to where the buildings are, it's not going to be too bad then. I think it's the next one. No, another 2 still to go. That'll be this one here. And then there should be a building on my left-hand side after the junction. No, is that... Am I just terrible? Oh, it's over the other side of the junction. Oh, here it is. You can see a little lay-by for it. Let's just stay up. Let's see. Hopefully these will take 4 of my gear off me. Hopefully I've got enough to afford it. I just thought... No. You're hobby and toys. And sports. Okay, so you're not the right one. So who is the right one then? So we're looking for somebody with the blues. There's the locksmith in this town. Your taste of art, that's where I've got to get my art stuff from. So who does equipment? Please tell me it's not back in the starting city. That's the locksmith. I swear this guy is military. What are you then? Archaeologist? Well, it has to be this guy because this is the only guy I haven't visited. So he must be the equipment one. So we can still get to the arts and crafts one here and pick up our stuff. The arts and craft was this one down here. So we've got to go down to the right and then try and get onto this road. Okay. Well, that was a wasted journey and wasted day really, because I'm not going to have much time for auctions. Let's go this way and then it's going to be easier to turn around. So this one should have
Greetings.
some gear for us. So let's verify the hand sculpture. And I'm going to take the other 2 items just to sell. So where do you send the items? Ah, they're here. So quality's bad, so we've got the upgrade tool, so we've just made £53 on that one. So again, such a good idea getting that fixing tool early. Trying to get this to stay on. Okay, stayed on. What is this one? So quality normal, so I don't have to fix that one. And how much was it worth? I didn't even look. 324. Definitely going to take that. Yeah, not great that. I've just wasted. Well, we had to come over here for the equipment stuff anyway. But we could have sent some of this stuff to verify a lot sooner than now. Yeah, I'm a little annoyed about that one. So we need to just follow this road. And then I'll bring you back when we're back in the Blueberry. I think it is the starting town. This has to be the equipment guy. I thought this was just military.
Greetings.
Yeah, it is. So we've got some good amount of money here worth once he verifies it. So £80 to verify each time. £30 for that one. £30 for a blue. And £30 for a blue. Going to take up to 6 hours to do some of that. Giving me the tips about the loan. I've already took one out well before now. And if we sell some of this stuff, we might be able to make enough money to get an auction done. Now we did pick up a couple of items from the arts and crafts, hopefully. I thought we picked up 2. We've lost an item somewhere. There was a painting. Where's the painting gone? There was a painting on top of the chest. Oh, I just lost that. The only other place I stopped is here. Be careful. There's my painting. So when I pulled up the vehicle, because I wasn't in the vehicle, it doesn't look like it stayed with the stuff. So yeah, always remember what you got in your truck. And I think that one was worth a couple hundred as well. Yeah, 174. So we've got 650 now, so we have enough to do an auction. Hopefully, fingers crossed, there's still an auction to do in this city. So let's have a look at our auction. So in the village, people know I've missed them all. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, so how long does this guy need?
Yes.
So a couple of 3 items will be done in 2 hours. The other one will be ready by the morning, I think, because he'll be closed by 9. I could go back over the other city, but then it's going to be gas. So I think I'm going to have to call it there on this episode. It's a bit of a long one. And again, it is me just learning the game on hard, which probably wasn't the best idea. I wish I'd have knew that about was the equipment. I should have just checked. So we still have one item over at the arts and crafts place to go and pick up, which is here. We've got 4 items in here which are going to be ready on the following day. So yeah, we'll call it there. On the start of the next episode, we'll start up at the arts and crafts place on this same day. We'll pick up the items from there, come back over if we've got time, pick up the things from the guy at the back here, and then on the following day we should have about £1,000 to go and do auctions on the following one. But hopefully you've enjoyed the first episode. I know I've enjoyed this game. But thank you very much everybody for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.